This week's Seder talks about Mishpatim, in Kesef Talves Ami. I want to tell you one Nakudo. What happens if someone gives halvor to someone else? He comes up to him and tells him, Mr. Spiegel, do me a favor. I need $1,000. I need $1,000 for tomorrow morning. I have to put $1,000 in the bank. Otherwise, the checks will come back. Would you give me a mashkin for the $1,000? I tell him, I can't give you anything. The only thing I can give you, I have a thick quilt for the bed. A nice quilt, double quilt. I give you this quilt, it costs a lot of money. It's electric quilt. You plug it in the electricity and it warms up. That's worth $500. I have 2 of these quilts. I'll give you 2 of these quilts. Well, he gives him the 2 quilts. He gives him $1,000. He goes home. In the middle of the winter, he doesn't have air conditioning. And his set heating doesn't work. And he's cold and he's shivering. Comes knock on the door and he goes back to him. Mr. Spiegel, can you do me a favor? Can you give me back my quilt? I'm very cold. What will Mr. Spiegel say? Listen, I give you $1,000 because I got from the $1,000 I got this blanket, electric blanket. You want the electric blanket back? Give me the $1,000 back. What does the posuk say? The posuk says he has to give it back. He has to give back the blanket, or the beged laila, or the pajamas, whatever he gave to him, he has to give it back. Im chovol tachbol salmas re'echo, ad boy hashemesh teshivenu loi, ki hi ksusoi levadohi. Simlosa, that's his blanket, he needs it. You can't tell him that I gave you the money instead of this blanket, because the Sifona brings down a gewaltige wort over here. Sifona brings down whatever a person has, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives him. To eat, food, drink, blankets, look after your family, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives you. You have extra money to put away in the bank, or to put under the floor, or to put in the safe. Your extra money belongs to me. Everything belongs to me. If you give your spare money, it doesn't belong to you, the money. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives a person exactly what he needs. If someone has spare money, extra money, to go sightseeing, to go vacation, whatever he does, this money doesn't belong to you, it belongs to me. You have to give the money over to the other guy, which means the mashkin is nothing. The mashkin, the person says, you give me a mashkin, I'll give you the money. But the mice, the person has to look after, give money to the other person, help the other person. Our whole life is a wheel. Once we're on top, once we're underneath, like the story with the tabak. I once spoke it to you. With the Osher and the Oni, no one knows nothing. We're all passing through. We're all going through the tunnel. We're all going through. No one knows nothing. Whatever he has, whatever the money he has, and the koich he has, and the simcha he has, and the Kodesh Baruch Hu gives him everything, and with his koiches, with his ammunition, with his kelim, with his tools, he helps the other guy, the other yid. Ma'u rachum, afato rachum. Ma'u chanun, afato chanun. Whatever you have, you give to the other person. You help the other person. You coincide with the other person. You don't only think about yourself. You get a present for me, but the present you have for me, you give to the other person. There's the story of Rav Preda that he learned with the Talmud 400 times. Could you ask him afterwards, what do you want to come over on Avin? You want to live another 400 years? You want to have Olam Habo? Rav Preda says, I want the whole generation to be Zocher to Olam Habo. The whole generation was Zocher to Olam Habo because of Rav Preda. Because gave him 2 presents. Also lived 400 years. And also the whole generation was Zocher to get Olam Habo. Why? Kol merachem al habriyos. Person told Rav Preda, you have a Talmud who's daft, put into a mental home, giving tablets, giving pills, and build a big yeshiva on Ocean Parkway, 5 floors, full of classrooms and everything. No, if I've got this Talmud, it's a simon that I have to do Nochemol. A person gets a present from Hashem. Hashem looks after him. Hashem is with him. Hashem gives him koiches and simchas. Whatever he has to give to the other person. Kol merachem al habriyos, merachemim olov min hashamayim.